Welcome back to Urban Sprawl Modded. I have been really hard at work. I started off by exploring and I have raided the two skelly towers, the one sort of behind my little house and the one way over on the horizon. If you are playing modded and you come across one of these skelly towers, I would really strongly suggest you find your way right up to the top in the roof cavity. I found so many goodies. I found a couple of sets of diamond armor. Woohoo! I've got diamond armor, and it's only the second episode. But mind you, I didn't make any of it myself. I actually found. I'm pretty sure I found it all in the two skeleton towers. I might have made some boots, but that's all. So can't take credit for that, but I can take credit for the enchantments. What I would like to do today is go full steam. Pun intended. I need resources. I've got my protection, I've got my armor, but now I need iron. So I want to make an iron farm. I've decided I'm going to make my iron farm like a big factory. So it's going to be pretty big. I did spend some time online looking at iron farms, and old bloke and I have sat down and we designed an iron farm suitable for my skill set, and we tweaked it and spent quite a bit of time making sure we're going to get as much iron as we can, and that's what I want to build. So I have been grinding, getting some resources, and I want to jump straight into it. So let's make an iron farm. So the basic structure of the iron farm is built. I've got all the water in place. I've got the big chutes that the iron golems are going to fall down. I've even got a couple of pillagers. They're in this little dirt bowl next to me. I had to build up the walls because they kept on shooting at me while I was building. I do still have quite a bit of digging underneath, but we've got enough space down there to get started. I want this iron farm to be operational as soon as possible. But what I do need is glass. And on the trek here, from Spawn in the first episode, I didn't see any deserts. So I've got a feeling deserts are quite a long way from here. But that's fine. You can still find sand along riverbeds and in little ponds and waterways. So I'm going to go on a bit of a search and find some sand. I've just arrived back in the village from going on quite a bit of a trek to find sand for the glass chutes for the iron farm. And I found quite a bit, and I also found jungle. So I've got some jungle wood and some jungle saplings because I do like jungle wood. And I think that is quite a good haul. So I'm pretty pleased with myself. And just as the sun starts to dip towards the horizon, I'm going to get the sand smelting into glass, and then we'll do some more work on the iron farm. It's coming together. This is a big job. But I have most of the infrastructure in place, and I'd like to show you what I've got done so far. We are at the mining cottage. So if you remember, my mine is over there. It has changed, but I'll explain that in a little while. So it is going to be a big factory. So I've just built up the walls with deep slate bricks just for now. I do plan on making it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than that. But we come in and we have got this lovely big area, which I'm hoping will all be spawn proof as far as iron golems go. In each of these pods, we've got water, which will push the iron golems this way and then push the iron golems this way. And just underneath these 9 birch logs is the drop chute, and we'll go down underneath in a second. We have decided to put trapdoors along the edge here because what Old Bloke and I found while we were coming up with the design for this was that we had a lot of iron golems getting stuck in the wall. They would spawn in the wall and just stand there glaring at the centre podium, which isn't built yet. That really slowed down the iron production. We found that the iron golems would get stuck in the wall and it would really slow down the production of iron. So that's why the trapdoors are there. Now all we need is a villager breeder and to move villagers in. all in place, and that went quite a bit smoother than I anticipated. The breeding of them was the more complex problem that I had to face, and it's raining again. All I need now is to get the pillager in place and finish the drops where the iron golems go. I'm currently waiting for a little bit of a lava machine to make a heap of lava for me. One thing that I do need are solar panels. You put solar panels around the pillager. They're a little bit thinner than a normal slab, which means they can see the villagers a bit easier. And that line of sight is what scares the villagers into spawning the golems. And in order to make a daylight sensor, you need quartz. So guess what? We need to go to the nether. So I've been thinking about where to put my nether portal. And given that this is our iron farm and all our factories are going to be out this way, I may as well put it in the little mining cabin. And I was thinking of putting it here. So it's like a television. A very purple, swirly, scary television. So I've got my obsidian. Now, I do not like the nether. I do not like it. And the only way I get used to it is being there enough to know the terrain. So I'm very nervous. I do not like the nether. Excellent. I've got the helmet that I found in episode 1. I'm just putting off the inevitable. I need the quartz. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, I just hate the height. But this isn't too bad. Depending on what's below us. If I can mine down safely, that's not going to be a problem. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'm just out above nothing, aren't I? Oh my goodness. So we've got Soul Sand Valley. Oh my goodness. Is it a fortress? That's handy. But that's not what I'm after. Oh. Oh, quartz. I just want some quartz. And I need 3 pieces of quartz for every solar panel, every daylight sensor I want. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that's not fair. Okay, well, I may as well I'm just going to block that off a bit so nothing can come in after me. I may as well just do a bit of an explore. Ooh, glowstone. Oh, do not like. I do not like. There's some more. There's nasty sounds. Nasty sounds. Oh. Actually, there was one of those green mushrooms back here that they don't like. Just one. So if I'm holding that in my offhand, will that scare them away? Oh, quartz. I got him. Oh, this is just not very nice. Is there a baby ghast? Actually, I think this predates baby gas. I don't think we're going to get baby gas in this. I just want some more quartz. And these guys are leaving me alone at the moment. So far, so good. 53 pieces is not much ground. There's a lot of lava below us. Okay. I think we have got enough quartz for now. So happy to be home. Well, that was exciting. My first trip into the Nether. I survived. Now, the next thing we're going to need is glass. So I need to go and get some more sand smelting. So I've just had a heap of glass smelt. Now I can make my daylight sensors. This is a bit exciting. I have never made a daylight sensor. You put them like that, and I reckon... Look! I've got daylight sensors. Awesome. So I've just finished making the position that the pillager will be in, up on top of this central tower. And all I have to do now is sit in the boat with the pillager until he runs out of arrows. The iron factory is so close to being finished. I have got all 12 villages in place. I have got the chutes with the storage and the lava blades all in place downstairs. I just need a pillager, and yes, I know I had one, but I was trying to get him in place and an iron golem spawned pretty much on top of us and it killed the pillager. So I need another pillager. I'm so annoyed that just the fluke of having a raiding party come through when I'm making an iron farm that needs a pillager, and a golem killed it. So I need to go and find an outpost and try and have a pillager follow me all the way back. So I've got myself a couple of shields and I'm going to play chasey with the pillager. the iron foundry is finished and working. The iron factory is operational. So we've got 2 there, and we will possibly have 2 on this side as well. But at one point, I'm hoping I caught it on video, I had 4 iron golems in the lava blades all at once. That's so exciting. I am so proud of myself. I have never built a big machine like this before, all by myself, and I managed to get the pillager up the rails and into the position. There was a touch and go there while we were teetering at the top of the tower, but just a bit of a nudge and he fell right into the position that I needed him. Very exciting. And yes, we do have 3 or 4 chickens down here with us, but that's okay. That's okay. Look at it. This is so exciting. So I'm going to AFK here for a little while and see how much iron my iron factory produces. It has been roughly half an hour and I've been pottering around the area, just doing some odd jobs. I did have to go up and name tag him, so I had to make an anvil. So out of the half an hour's worth of iron, I took out an anvil's worth. So let's have a look. So we've got 4 chests, unfortunately. I do plan on bringing them all together to feed into one storage unit at some point. But for now, we've got 4 chests. So let's go and have a look. So we've got 3 stacks. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we've got over 15 stacks of iron in half an hour. That's not bad. I'm very impressed with that. I'm just going to pop upstairs because it's very loud down here. It's a little bit quieter up here. There's my iron foundry, or my iron factory. I'm yet to decide what I'm going to call it, but I do know that the pillager up in the middle there is called the manager. I will gradually build up the factory around the iron farm. So there is a nice big building here and it's going to be very industrial looking, so very dirty and heavy and solid looking. So I'll be doing that sometime soon, but I think we might leave it there for the episode. This has been a huge episode. Lots and lots and lots of work and effort went into making this iron farm, and I am thrilled to pieces. I'm just so happy at the moment. I'm hoping you can hear my smile. So I did have quite a bit of support and tips from Old Bloke. So thank you very much, Old Bloke, giving me how-tos, lots of how-tos. But I did build it all by myself and I'm very, very proud. So I'm going to leave it there. If you did enjoy the episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you have just found us or you've been watching for a little while, please subscribe, so you can be notified when I put out a next episode. I think I need to explain the monstrosity that is far behind us. The poor Skelly farm. I have started dismantling it. And when I say start, I mean I have dismantled it. I'm gradually going to be building up a Skelly farm. As I was dismantling it, I found more spawners, so what I thought was going to be the footprint has to be altered, which is why it's left in that state. So please excuse the mess over there at the Skelly spawner. Let's focus here for now. But as I was saying, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. I'm No Spring Chicken, this is Urban Sprawl Modded, and I will see you next time. Bye.